A single gonk droid, thought to be lost by the ages, has reportedly been seen. He resides within an old Jedi temple, guarding its secrets within itself. The little trash can droid lives a peaceful and simple life. But it's about to be turned upside down when Darth Maul enters into the planetary orbit. Him and his Mandalorian army are after the gonk droid, trying to obtain its secrets. Luckily for the little gonky, Obi Wan Kenobi and his 212th Attack Legion Battalion arrive to help. Yo, what's crackin', boys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and today we have a battle for a temple here, and a gonk droid within that temple doing his little gonk droid dance. Yeah, buddy. But we have Darth Maul and his Mandalorian army trying to capture the gonk droid and take it back to Mandalore to extract its secrets. Meanwhile, Obi Wan Kenobi and his 212 troopers are trying to prevent that from happening. So we have Obi Wan Kenobi versus Darth Maul yet again, baby. A epic matchup. Everyone always thought, oh, Obi Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader would be like the height of rivalries in Star Wars. But then, you know, our boy Dave had to go ahead and make Darth Maul one of the coolest Star Wars characters of all time and made Obi-Wan his rival. Obi-Wan's got the coolest rivalries in all of Star Wars, hands down, because he has all of the rivalries. It's epic. Either way, Darth Maul does look very derpy in this mod. It's just, it is what it is. I don't know why he looks so derpy, but he looks really bad. Obi-Wan looks better, though. And, of course, the Mandalorians look sick, and the 212 looks sick, so it should be a sick battle. They're going to be going for the gonk. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. If we could accomplish that, that would be phenomenal. Subscribe if you haven't already. I think 350K by the end of the year is possible, and I think we're going to strive for that. So if you guys don't mind subbing and getting us underway for that goal, I would really appreciate it. And comment down below if you'd like to see some more matchups in Men of War Assault Squad 2. Either way, let's get it going! What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alright, gamers, the time has come. Let's go ahead and go in slow motion and press start here, and the two armies shall emerge. Okay, this could take a while for them to walk, so let's just go in normal speed here. Neither army really seems to be in too much of a rush. They're just sort of going at their own pace. Look, Obi-Wan's just kind of flinging his lightsaber by his side. He don't really care. He just kind of charging. Or, not charging. The opposite of charging. Walking. He walking. You know, no biggie smalls at all. Here come the Mandalorians walking on up to the temple here. Beautiful. I wonder who is going to get to the middle first. It looks like the Mandalorians do get up there a little bit faster than the clones, and it looks like they have spotted the clones as they begin to fan out just a bit. All right, let's go in semi-slow mode from here on, just so we get to see a little bit more of the battle, especially initially. There's Darth Maul, and we can see Obi-Wan across the way there as well. It'd be epic to see a duel between the two of them, but Obi-Wan gets gunned down almost immediately in this battle. You guys know that the Jedi and Sith in the Men of War Assault Squad 2 Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, they're really bad. They're really derpy. It's not exactly fun to watch them fight because it almost always results in them getting absolutely clobbered immediately. So that's a bit of a bummer, but oh well, it is what it is. All right, more clone troopers going down along the outskirts of this area. However, plenty of Mandalorians also going down. Now, the Mandalorian guns here are extraordinarily powerful. Their submachine guns here have astonishing fire rates. they can send out like a ton of lasers all at once. They also have pretty good damage, so those are some seriously powerful SMGs that I would say are better than both the DC-15A and DC-15C combined. However, their machine guns and snipers aren't as good as the clone's DC-15Xs as well as DLT-19s. They're just not the same sort of caliber. They're not up to snuff, in my opinion. So that's sort of the advantage to the clone troopers, but the Mandalorians have the advantage in their standard weaponry, I would say. So it is a pretty even matchup for the clones and the Mandalorians. The clones also do have some commando weapons, the DC-17M, because I would say the DC-17M, while still probably not as good as the Mandalorian submachine gun, it's at least a little bit more of a contender in the race. So I like to give the clones those when going up against Mandalorians as well, because it just evens things out. The Mandalorians are a seriously powerful faction in Men of War Assault Squad 2, and they should be. I mean, it makes sense that they are. After all, they're a warrior class. Their entire society is built on being warriors, so if they weren't very good warriors, that would be pretty lame. So it does make sense, and it makes sense canonically too. I mean, in Star Wars itself, the Mandalorians are beefy boys, so it makes sense that going up against the clone troopers, they do have a slight edge. You know what I'm saying? I also wonder if, like, psychologically it's different for the clone troopers too, because normally clone troopers, of course, only go up against battle droids. Well, not only, but most of the time they go up against battle droids. So I wonder if the clone troopers, after, you know, years of going up against battle droids, they start fighting Mandalorians at the end of the Clone Wars series. You know, I wonder if they're like more threatened by the Mandalorians, or if perhaps actually harming real beings ever comes to mind for them. I doubt it because of their programming, but, you know, I do wonder if it does have a factor. You know, if fighting against droids this whole time and then suddenly switching to actual organic beings would affect the mentality of the clones or make them more nervous or anything like that. Obviously, they're bred not to be, but you never know. We've already seen that Kaminoan breeding is not always up to snuff. It's not always an exact science, so who knows, you know? Who knows? Either way, the Mandalorians do seem to be pushing further and further ahead. It is resulting in a lot more of their deaths, though. As they push forward, they are dropping to the ground a lot more frequently here, as the clone troopers seem to have a solid defensive position around here. However, the Mandalorians are still managing to get some good shots in at these clone troopers and dropping them from behind their cover. So it's really a toss-up as to who's going to win this thing at this juncture. Ooh, big surge forward from the clones. Guys, this might not be the play. I would say right now pushing forward so massively like this is not a great idea when the Mandalorians have such a large wall of fire there that can just stop you in your tracks. I would take the defensive route right now if I were the clone troopers and let the Mandalorians continue to come to us. It seems like some clone troopers are taking that route, but that large surge was definitely pretty deadly for the clones as they lost a lot of troopers right there, and that definitely wasn't, you know, up to snuff. That wasn't great. Wasn't brilliant, bro. All right. Well, either way, if we look at the mini-map here, blue are Mandalorians left alive, red are clones left alive up at the top left there. I'd say numbers are still pretty even, to be completely honest. I'd say both sides definitely got a shot at winning this thing overall. All right, let's hop into normal speed here. I think that's enough slow motion for now. This has just been a solid firing block over here on the left side of the battlefield for the clones for a long time. These guys are getting some decent licks in. I'm liking that setup right there. Look at this. They got all of these Mandalorians down, and I think these guys as well. So the left side for the clones is dominating right now. This on the right side is also a decent firing block. However, a lot more losses for the clones have been taken over here, though they have mounted up a lot of Mando bodies right there too. So they're also doing pretty decently. Meanwhile, while this entire battle is going on, the Gonky baby is still just dancing his heart away. Oh, he's adorable. I love Lord Gonk. What a droid. That is one heck of a droid right there. Oh, he's a beautiful droid. All right, this beautiful firing block that we had going on over here apparently just got abandoned by all of the clone troopers. I don't know why they decided to leave this area, but they did. Oh, clones actually pushing forward a little bit over here. Pretty brilliant play. Not. And more grenades coming in here. Okay. These clones are taking some interesting risks right now, but they are getting some side shots in on the Mandalorians over here, so it's somewhat paying off, although losses are mounting because of that play. I don't know, the clones are playing risky. You guys know my tactics, my daily tactics, are often a bit more defensive and a bit more passive. So seeing all of these risks getting played right now, especially early on in the battle, I don't agree with them wholeheartedly, but you know, it's completely up to the clones to do it. And it looks like they actually do manage to get a little bit of a foothold right here, way far forward, so props to them. That could be pretty big for him, although grenades are going to flush them out right there. Oh, he didn't manage to throw it away, and two of them end up going down. That is rough, but you know, they've still got some troopers in that area over there surging on forward, so that is good to see. Let's see how the right side's doing over here for the clones. Seems to actually get some troopers pushing forward, a bit farther forward. The Mandalorians seem to be weakening, actually, and the clones are pushing forward. However, the clones making these moves are resulting in more and more losses for them, so they just got to make sure that by the end of the battle, if they continue these heavy pushes, they have enough troopers to sustain it, because if they keep on taking losses like these, they're pretty soon going to figure out that, hey, we lost all of our clone troopers in these early engagements while the Mandalorians were a little bit more conservative and saved their troopers up. So that's up to the clones there. Although the Mandalorians are trying to retake some ground over here, sending a few troopers up to the front lines, and it seems to be working out for them. A lot of the clones are no longer in positions to sort of send these troopers back to where they came from. And so now they're pile driving on forward. That guy gets absolutely nailed by DC-15X sniper, though. Very nice. All right, this Mandalorian is super far forward. I mean, these guys should be punished by the clone troopers. This should be easy kills for the clones. However, it just doesn't seem to be happening. There we go. That's a grenade that this guy doesn't notice, and it takes him out nicely. Oh, and right next to Darth Maul. Beautiful. Oh, there's Obi Wan. There's Darth Maul. They fell really close to each other. You know who I should have put in this battle? Cody. Why did I put Commander Cody in this battle? I love Cody. He's my favorite clone trooper. Oh, gosh. I am but a fool. I am but a fool. All right, either way, the clones do still have solid troopers back here in the middle, and they are coming forward a little bit by bit here, Gov, and trying to make some work happen, though it's becoming tougher and tougher. I think the Mandalorians have definitely played this very well, although the Mandalorians themselves don't have too many troopers left alive, but the troopers that they do have left alive are a lot more spread out in nice locations throughout the battlefield that I think make them a little bit more effective than the current clone troopers. This DC-15X trooper just standing out in the open, rounding off fire at Mandalorians. He did do a little bit of damage there, but was it really worth it? He could have done a lot better in the back line sniping than in the front line sniping. But hey, maybe that's just me talking here. I don't know. I'm not a clone trooper. Alright, this little doorway is making for a nice little tunnel of fire for the clones. Choke points, baby, choke points. You know we love some good choke points on this channel. Grenades getting yoked over at this DC-19 trooper, and he ends up going down due to it. Sometimes they just don't notice those grenades, do they? And that results in some big rips. Alright, Mandalorian's making massive pushes over here on the far right side. Yeah. They are coming on up in here hard and fast and eliminating clones as they go. I think this might be the final stand of the clone troopers here. Oh gosh, golly gee. You really do hate to see it, to be honest. I love the 212th. They are my favorite clone trooper legion. I basically like anything to do with Obi Wan Kenobi. I love the 212th. I love Commander Cody. I love Obi Wan. All of my favorites seem to stem from Obi Wan Kenobi. So it is kind of heart-wrenching to see the 212th go down so hard here, but they're not going to go down without a fight. And, you know, props to them for lasting this long. The Mandalorians are a seriously difficult enemy to deal with. Mandalorians, like I said, have some extraordinarily good blasters, you know, some extraordinarily good tactics, training, etc., etc. I think that's been proven time and again in actual Star Wars lore. So props to the 212th for doing so well here, but I think it is only a matter of time. Bit by bit, the Mandalorians are whittling away at the 212th's last survivors here. The 212th is doing its best to defend itself, to take out the Mandalorians that are coming at them, but it's just a lot to deal with. More Mandalorians doing a little bit of a death charge there to try and take out some of these 212th, but failing in doing so. Looks like it's all quiet on the Western Front right now. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, not a lot happening at the moment. Oh! This Mandalorian manages to do a nasty little flank there. Gets 3-4 kills! Yikes! And now the Mandalorians are cruising on through here. clones managing to get a few more kills on them, but this could be the end here for our boys. The DC-19 trooper spamming out some fire for the clones, but it is certainly tough. Oh, that Mandalorian manages to get a chunk out of that guy. Yeah, there's like 6 clones left alive. There goes the DC-19 trooper. Any more big chungus troopers? There's a DC-21 right there, I believe is what that's called. No, T-21. Sorry, my bad. But that's about the strongest weapon the clones are bringing to this battlefield now. They get 2 more Mandalorian kills right there. Really, the Mandalorians just need to flank around this side. Maybe just even Yoda grenade in there. And these clones would be roasted, toasted on a fire, and donezo. But luckily for the clones, they're not really doing that. Well, there goes one trooper, but the Mandalorians seem to be playing this out pretty slowly, which is probably smart. Bum rushing at this juncture would just result in more losses than it's worth. If you play it slowly and slowly whittle down the clone trooper last stand defenders, you're more likely to do a little bit better here. All right, 2 Mandalorians do go down right there. They finally do get a grenade off. That's the way you flush these guys out of there. That kills 2 clones, 3 maybe? I'm not sure. 2 clones remain. 1 clone remains. See if he can get a kill before he ends up going down here like his brothers. But no, it doesn't seem to be the case. And the Mandalorians do manage to win, but by just barely. This was a very, very close battle. There's about a squad left of Mandalorians, like 10 troopers out of the starting hundreds that both sides had. So the clones, although they did end up going down in the end, fought valiantly. Red are dead clone troopers. Yellow are dead Mandalorians here. And losses are almost even because both sides did extraordinarily well. However, the Gonk droid does go to the Mandalorians here. Rip, rip, potato chip for the clone troopers and Obi Wan Kenobi. But Darth Maul's boys will be proud here. A really close battle. Surprisingly close. I did not expect for this to be this close, but I'm glad it was. That's actually really fun. I think it's more interesting when the battles are a little bit more closely tied together versus when the battles just seem to be completely one-sided. Sometimes it is fun to see a one-sided battle, especially when it's like stupid fun and just absolute destruction. However, I think it's better when it's a bit more even, especially for battles like this when it's a bit of a 1v1 situation between 2 hero characters. Know what I'm saying? Either way, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below any other matchups you want me to do. Would you like me to do like Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader, Mace Windu versus Jango Fett? Something like that could be kind of fun. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below any suggestions you've got. By the way, the 300K special, I think, will either be Thursday or Saturday this week. Not fully sure when, but I promise you it will be coming soon. I'm just working on it right now, and I think it'll be a pretty fun video when it does come out. Either way, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.